result on the Kingston case, John.
Thank you, Willie, my son. DCR Shefford, I'm in charge. Sergeant Otley here?
Yeah, Governor, he's upstairs.
Thank God I never come back.
Jonesy.
Are you the owner of the lease of the house?
I just pushed the door open. Oh my God, I pushed the door open. The light was on.
You all right, Gov? I'm going to check downstairs.
Oh, good boy, Frank.
I just couldn't look at her again.
Have you had a cup of tea?
Shefford!
You don't have to stay.
Who found her?
She's a hell of a mess. Look, I tried to contact you. Yeah.
Look, I told you, we're down at the club having a
I
few...
never had any trouble. I just pushed the door.
Yeah, they're all ready. No, this is all
Thanks, Bill.
Right, let's get to work. Changing here.
No blood on the floor, so she probably wasn't killed here. I'm going to take a temperature.
Obvious head injuries, possibly penetrating you through clothing.
The room's damn cold, about 5 degrees now, say 2 to 3 when she was found. A window half open, curtains not drawn, no source of heating. Door to landing open, a nasty breeze coming up the stairs.
Photograph of the bed. A clump of Helen and pillowcase with that. And, don't forget
Deep rectal temperature at 2:12 a.m. is 35.8 degrees. Assuming it was at 37, that would put it back to around midnight. Okay, lads. More drip. John, you want to look?
Okay.
She's been dead maybe an hour. I'd say 2 at the most.
You give us anything on the weapon?
Let me get it down to the mortuary. I've left the rope on, I didn't want to cut it.
Right. She raped?
I don't know. Have you got an ID on her?
Yes.
Lucky you.
Delamorni, prostitute. Where's that sobbing music coming from?
Nobody'd seen her for weeks. The landlady only went in because she owed rents all the night there. So.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joshua. Happy birthday to you. Good lads. And what else?
A trade, sir. Yes. And?
No, son, I can't come on like that. But I promise you, I won't miss your birthday party tomorrow. Put your mother on, mate. Look, love, I'm sorry about this. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, you've got your frocks on. Good. Oh, come on. Rope's tagged on the side there. It's nothing special as far as I can see, but you can get over to Willie. Okay, she died not approximately, exactly 12:15. A watch stopped. No kidding. Probably when the rope was tied. She didn't put up much of a struggle. There's nothing underneath her nails, and her hands have been scrubbed by the look of them. This is interesting, see? A nasty little nick here, right just above the palm.
Come on. What about a weapon?
A long, thin-bladed instrument. Could be, a sharpened screwdriver. Clean entry wounds, in some areas up to 6 inches deep. And look here. Both arms the same. Heavy bruising to the upper part, like she'd been put in some kind of a clamp. The whole body's badly bruised, and extensive bruising to the vagina. Want to see? I reckon she's got semen in virtually every orifice. Sent swabs over to the labs for testing about 5 hours ago. If they're positive, you could have the guy's blood group by this afternoon. Right, let's get started.
Oh, yes. This will narrow the field. Look what we've got here. Rare blood group, AB secretor. Right, 75% of 3.2%, isn't it?
Right, if we've got an AB secretor, that's 2.4%.
Right, let's see. 2 plus 2 minus is 2%, so we take 2% of 2.4%, that's 0.04%. One person in 2,500. Oh, we're narrowing the field even further. Where are you going?
Computer. We had some rare blood groups recorded when we were starting up the database. I'll have them check this one out.
Are you kidding me or what? Right, we'll head straight back to base. You're never going to believe this. We've only got a frigging suspect. A man's got a rare blood group, but he's only on the bloody computer.
Guess what, girls? Paxman's record is said to be wiped. Sorry, ma'am.
What's all that about?
It's been going on for years. Paxman, whoever he was, has a record from finding the victim to charging the murder suspect in 36 hours.
Chief, I gotcha. George Arthur Marlowe, released 9 months ago from Durham. You got an address on him, Jonesy?
Yes, Sarge. Look at this. Excuse me, ma'am. Arrested and charged with attempted rape, aggravated battery. He served 2 sentences, came out 9 months.
You dumb bastard. You got Kilman down there, Highgrove Estate. Check it out.
Here.
Good. What's the time?
5 to 11.
Right.
You reckon he'll be there, Gov?
Yes, unless he's gone on holiday.
Excuse me.
We're going to break Paxman's record. Go, go, go!
Okay.
Right, come on, move it!
DCI Tennyson? No, I'm sorry, I'm in court all afternoon. Try Shepherd's office. It's extension 435. It's all right. You wanted something done before the court session? Only the Xerox is on the blink again. No. What time did that call come in? That case Shepherd's on? Only I was on standby all last night. I think they fished him out of a club about 2 o'clock. It was a prostitute, Mulner Road. He's gloating they've got a suspect already. If they can charge him, he drinks all round tonight.
Skipper at the window, we've got a male, dark hair, he's definitely inside. There's a woman with him. Repeat, one male, one female.
All right, Joseph.
Open up! It's the police!
They sussed us, Gov. She's looking down at us in the car.
Come on, open the bloody door. We've got a warrant. Come on, police!
What do you want?
All right, love, this is a warrant. I'm Detective Chief Inspector John Shepherd, and I've got 3 officers with me. Now, look at my ID. Open the door. George Marlowe.
Yes?
Caution him, copy.
What's this all about?
Sergeant.
What?
You want to shoot me?
Sorry, what?
We should do something.
Can't go in there. What you doing?
Understand.
Yes, I just walk in here and take things, you know. This is private property. We've got rights.
I want you as well.
Moira,
Yes, I'm all right. I'm
You're
right
right.
behind you, love.
excuse me. Sorry.
How long is all this going to take? Only I've got 5 o'clock appointment this afternoon.
Look, I understand the caution. I understand you taking us down, but you haven't told me what we're supposed to have done.
Oh. We're in room 4D, Otis. Come on, let's get a move on.
My lads rushed over to Willie with one of Marlowe's shirts. We've got a blood stain on the cuff. That's the good news. Bad news is it's the sign of a bin brick.
Well, if it matches our girl, we've got the bastard. We'll have enough to charge him. Put it down.
Hey!
Right, it's Joshua's birthday tomorrow. We've got son, Otis. We'll make it a double celebration, right? Come on. Right, his girlfriend states he was at home the time Delamone was murdered. She's a tough bitch and won't be budged. Plus, that lawyer got her out of here faster than a fart.
Well, I don't know how that Paxman did it. I'm not going to break the record at this rate, are we?
Oh, Sherlock, come here. We found his car yet?
No, it's not in the estate. Nobody's seen it. His girlfriend said it was there when we were at the flat this morning. I got everyone I can trying to trace it.
Good lad. Let's have Marlowe up again, shall we?
Right, Captain. Jesus, please, Jonesy. You take them out, you
Joshua, what the hell are you doing up at this time of night? Put your motor on. What do you mean she's in the back? Get her out the back.
Owen, what's happening? 3 times I've asked for sausage and got bleating salad.
All right, George. Just tell it to me one more time.
I was driving along and I saw her.
But you didn't know her?
No, I've never met her. But she gives me the come on. So I picked her up. And I asked her how much. And she said it depends. Well, you know, they like to hustle as much out of you as they can.
Oh, yeah. But you've been done before, George. You don't like hassles, do you?
Now, wait a minute.
She pisses you off, right? Delamorne pisses you off, right?
Delamorne.
Yeah. Delamorne.
Hi. Just taken the small lamp from the sideboard, put it by his bed. He'll want it on all night.
Oh, wait, watch it. I've got chocolate gâteau in here, fish fingers, I've got sausages, I've got spaghetti hoops, and I've got potato alphabet.
Only coming for one night.
Well, I want him to have a choice anyway. The spaghetti hoops are for me. No, use the best china.
He's 6 years old.
Yeah, well, I want to make an impression, don't I?
I really appreciate this.
Yeah, well, I appreciate how much you miss him. Did she bring you a new husband?
She's in bed or not.
God, that's them. Quick, put the put the china on the plate.
Sorry.
No, all right, go to the door.
Yeah.
And it's all right. I'll be right with you in a minute.
Hi, come in. Hi.
Hello, Daddy.
Hello, how are you? Oh, look. Here's Christopher. How is he? He's in good spirits. Oh, hi. Marianne, this is Jane Tennyson. Jane.
How do you do? Nice to meet you. And you must be Joe.
What's that?
Oh, it's chocolate. Yum. Would you like some? Come with me to the kitchen then.
You be a good boy, and Mummy will come and see you tomorrow. Right. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Right, I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yes, yes. Jane. Yes, well, have a nice evening. Look, as I'm now more settled, I'd like to have Joey more regularly.
Yes? Well, we'll see how it works out. I'm pregnant.
What would you like to drink? Water, please.
Congratulations.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow about 10 then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is not what I expected. I don't know. I suppose I thought she'd be in uniform. See ya.
Should have worn a flat hat for her. Well, she wasn't what I expected either. She's very beautiful, very groomed. Oh, look, I'm sorry. I suppose I blew it.
No. No, how could you? You're beautiful, talented, and
Covered in chocolate.
Oh, more. Oh, look at you, you're covered in chocolate too.
Forensics are still having a problem putting our man in that bedsit, but I say we go for him. We've got enough to charge him. So if we push Willie for that blood sample and he comes up with it this afternoon, boom.
They got just what the train says. Is that what he wanted?
I hope so, because that's what I've got.
Tell me.
Look, Golf. Marlowe admits he knew the victim.
When do you think Felix will have all the PM results?
They'll be through this morning. Plus, we've got a blood sample from Marlowe's shirt with forensics, right?
No witness.
I know I've got no witness, but I've got enough to charge you.
John, you've got no witness seeing Marlowe enter the bedsit.
So what? Oh, shit. Oh,
you're all right.
Shit. Oh, got cramp.
Huh? Get an ambulance.
Get ambulance!
It's DCS Colonel. Get an ambulance to the station immediately. It's urgent. And also get Alan Smith up now.
Please, John.
You steal 500,000 from old age pensions. What do you get? 6 months.
It's going to be all right.
I'll do the surgery. Just sooner we get him to hospital, the better.
Jesus
There's left, Kate. Yes, left.
He was laughing and joking when he came in. Said to be in the club tonight.
He didn't make it. He was dead on arrival. Christ, it's his son's birthday party.
Incident room.
Yes, I'm still here.
Yes, all right. Hang on. Calm down.
Well, I mean, I'm told you. That's all we can do.
Can you give us a description? Yeah? About what time was it? All right, then. Height? Yeah.
Come in. Hello, Jane.
This may not be the right time, sir, but under the circumstances, I'm not quite sure when would be the right time. I'm offering to take over the murder investigation. I don't have to tell you that I am qualified to handle this investigation and that I have been waiting for... Well, I don't have to tell you how long. 18 months. And in that time, I've had to handle more paperwork than I did at Reading for my whole 5 years dealing with sex cases. I know DCI Shefford was at a crucial stage of the investigation.
I have to see his wife this afternoon. Don't expect me to make any decisions now. This is not the right time.
Well, when is the right time? Look, I am the only officer of my rank who's continually overstepped, sidestepped, whatever. Just give me the chance to prove that I can
You don't have to prove yourself to me. Let me think about it.
Well, that's not enough, Michael. I'm getting sick to death of this so-called Metropolitan Police Survey being thrown at me. So, all right, apparently 90% of the time the general public will prefer a male officer. But until one of us gets a chance to prove that that survey is a biased, outdated load of old bullshit.
A close friend, a man who I respected highly, died right there. And now, Inspector, is not the time to thrust your women's rights down my throat. I'll get back to you.
Thank you, sir.
Get me the rota on all the DCIs on our AMIT list. Also, call DCI Kinloch at Notting Hill. See who he's got available. Andy.
Hello, Jill.
Hello. The commander's expecting you.
You know how the men feel about having a woman heading a murder squad. It's a question of opening the floodgates. Given this case, you'll expect more. There's a few of her rank coming up. I just don't think I want to take the responsibility. Once she's in, be tough getting her off. Then the media might get hold of it.
Yeah. I've just had a word with our old chief on the flying squad. Took a lot of punishment. He reckons she deserves a break. Female murder squad officer. Are you prepared to take the risk?
Oh, I see. Ball's in my court, is it?
Flying squad reckons she's got 'em.
What?
Balls.
I heard we'd get Kelvin. He's an okay bloke. Haskins was with them at Reading. He's a teetotal, isn't he? Well, what about that red-haired DCI? You know, he was on that Shepherd's Bush shooting. What was his name? Hickok, yeah. He's supposed to be a good bloke. Used to be a friend of John's, apparently.
After John going, it's going to be hard for any bastard to take over. Not that we need anyone. John was about to charge Marlon.
Bill, get the lads down to the incident room, can you?
This case is being taken over by DCI Tennyson. And full charges will be assessed and determined by her. I want you all to give her every assistance familiarising herself with the case today.
I think, sir, that, well, me and the lads feel that an outsider, well, another officer coming in at this stage of the proceedings, well, it's not necessary.
Say that again. I mean, they're going to have someone about the bloke from Reading.
We don't need anybody else. Tennyson taking over, but of bringing the case to court. The quicker that's done, the better.
We don't need her.
You understand me?
We should have the right as a team to choose who.
Shut it, all of you! Now, I know how you must all feel, but give her the best you got.
I'll give that tart the best I've got, all right.
That one. We don't need her.
These are the Delamornay records from Vice. The reason or excuse they've been so long in coming, Chief Shepherd also requested them, is that King's Cross Vice Squad are changing over their system. Their old machines are not compatible with the latest at Scotland Yard.
Get a hold of Felix Norman for me. Say I want to view the victim tonight. So I need a squad car and a driver, and I want access to all items taken from the victim's bedsitter, and I want to re-interview the landlady. And also get the Dubs guys to send me over a set of prints from the victim, and also a set of prints from this file, which don't seem to be there, with any discrepancies marked.
We got a set of prints.
No, I want two sets. One from the victim and one from Delamornay's original Vice file. Got that? I'll see you in the item checkout room.
Right.
One pair of stockings.
Check.
1 pair of briefs. Check.
Where are the rest of Della Mornay's clothes?
At the other end, Mum. 1 pair of shoes. 5, 7.
Yeah.
1 pair of large men's trousers. No, I've got that down. 1 pair of...
Mum, DC Jones is waiting.
No, they're trousers.
Where's Sergeant Motley? I don't know. He was with the super.
Another pair of trousers. 5.
I want John Shefford's team, all of them, in the incident room tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock sharp, and get those bagged up for me, will you?
She has severe facial bruising, blood around her nostrils, matted in her hair, traces of semen in her mouth and ears. 1 eardrum perforated by a blow on the side of the head, here.
What about that cut that Marlowe mentioned in his statement?
On the right wrist, just above the palm.
Did I see that?
Small, but quite deep. Would have caused considerable bleeding.
I think she could have been strung up and then cut down, her hands tied behind her
I'll
back.
have to do body testing with that. I'm a bit pressed for time.
Excuse me, where's the toilet?
Oh, you're feeling a bit queasy?
No, but I think he is.
Oh, it's out there, to the right.
Could I have a look at her feet, please?
Her feet? Oh, certainly.
What size do you think they are? Oh, lovely, thanks. This nowhere belong.
No, take as long as you need.
Oh, did you hear about that job, that contract?
Oh, tomorrow, I hope. Listen, with Marianne being pregnant...
You know, I worked her out. I reckon it's because she's pregnant that she's letting Joe stay all of a sudden. And yes, of course he can. He can come as long as he likes, whenever. See, Sherlock Holmes. Good morning. Like everyone else in this room, I am saddened and deeply shocked by this tragedy. John Shefford was a well-liked and highly respected officer. And I'm not attempting to step into his shoes. No one could. But as the first available DCI, I am taking over this investigation. All I ask of you is your undivided loyalty and attention. Does anyone have anything to say?
I do. Look, I know you asked for this case specifically.
You don't like it, put in for a transfer. And it will be dealt with via the normal channels.
She thinks she's tasty, doesn't she?
Anyone else? Right. On the right is Della Mornay. On the left is the murder victim. These are the prints taken from the corpse, and these are the prints from vice records of Della Mornay. As you can see, we have wrongly identified the victim, which makes a statement made by our suspect, George Marlowe, a statement in which he names Della Mornay as the girl he picked up, incorrect. If that statement was to be used in a court of law, George Marlowe would be released. So, how did he come by that name? The main interrogation
I
officer...
know who it was, and what is this?
You after destroying John's reputation before he's in his grave?
John Shefford was the main interrogation officer, and yes, he did misidentify the victim. But the landlady also misidentified the victim. Now, I don't want to waste any more time. I want that landlady re-interviewed and all the tenants. We have to find Della Mornay and get an ID on that body. I want the labels on the clothes checked out because they are expensive boutique type of clothes, not the line of garment worn by Della Mornay. And also the shoes. Her shoes are a size 5. Well, our victim is a size 6.5. I want all Della's associates, the Vice girls, brought in and re-interviewed and recorded, please. We must find out where Della Mornay was last seen, where she is now. So we have to move like hell. Either we go before the magistrate and ask for the 3-day laydown. Right now, we'd never even smell it. Or George Marlowe is going to be released. Top priority is his car, the brown Rover. Has anyone got anything on that?
No.
No? Well, step up on that then. Okay.
Check out the whole of the club.
That's it. Thank you.
Will Sergeant Wild please report to the incident room? Sergeant Wild to the incident room, please.
John wants to go down the club.
That tart's gunning for John. Well, let her try it. She bad mouths him and make sure the knickers get screwed off a skinny dyke arse.
You don't think she is one, do you?
Do me a favour, what bloke would fancy that?
You found Marlowe's car yet? No, then step on it.
Let us start. Pop the incident on. No, she's not.
Good night, man. Mr. Harvey will know everything when I clocked out.
Lads came through. I spotted blood on his shirt. It's the victim's.
Good.
That's what you want to know.
Now, can they place him in that bedsit?
Nothing else came through.
That's not enough.
Stopped off at the bank, the one along Labrador Road.
How much more does she need to know, for Christ's sake?
He told me, he said it was a tart by the name of Della
Who
Mornay.
exactly told you the girl's name?
Inspector Shefford. He's dead, isn't he? I'm sorry. He was a nice bloke.
Go on, George. How did you meet her?
Well, I swear she was giving me the come on. I watched her. She was bobbing down, peering into a few cars up ahead, so I stopped. I asked her how much, and she's... Do you want me to tell you exactly what she said?
Yes.
She said that for a blowjob. She said that masturbation had cost £15, but that full sex would be more. 25. Look, whatever I say doesn't make me look good. I don't even know why I wanted to do it.
George.
It was just something that happened.
George,
She was
just tell me what happened.
I know, but I must have been crazy, especially after what happened up north. But I paid for that. I was drunk, and I swear to you...
I'm not here to question you about any other incident.
No, I know. It's just that everything I say makes me look as if I hurt that girl, and I didn't. Moira, my wife. What this'll do to her, I don't know.
So you picked her up. So what happened then?
Well, she gets into the car, and we drive along under the bridge into a big area of wasteland. And she climbs from the front seat into the back seat, and we do the business. And then she climbs from the back seat into the front again, and she catches her hand.
You did say she cut her hand.
Yeah, cut.
And which hand was that?
Well, it was a right hand. Yeah, it was a right hand because the radio's between the seats and it's got a sharp edge. You can take the radio out. It's portable. Round where I live, a lot of radios get nicked out of cars. Have you found the car yet? Yeah, so she cut her hand. It was just a nick, but it was bleeding. So I wrapped it with my handkerchief. It's got my initial on it. G. Then what happened? I gave her the money. I'd just been to one of those cash machines where you can check that out. I asked her where she wanted to be dropped off. She said the tube station. The last I saw of her was she was picking up another punter. It was a red car. Could have been a Scirocco. I'm not sure. I didn't kill her. I'll take any test you like. I didn't do it. I went home, got there about 10:30, maybe 11:15, maybe a bit later.
So had you picked her up before?
No. I told you I'd never seen her before.
Where is that bloody woman?
She's downstairs in the Silver Marlow.
Yeah, I got girls coming in from all over town. That'll keep her busy.
Is there anything on Marlowe's car yet?
No, not yet. Oh, and there's a roomful of girls waiting for you.
What?
Known associates of Delamorne. Well, you asked them to be brought in and they're coming in by the cartload. I presumed you'd want to interview them personally, ma'am. There were 17 at the last count.
Well, I don't have the time right now, so why don't you take a statement from each of them and put them on my desk? These are missing girls.
Yeah. It's got missing persons report on the top, hasn't it?
Cut it out, Sergeant.
One in Surrey, one in Cornwall Gardens look promising.
Okay, you want me to deal with those?
Why not? I'll have my hands full. We've got a room full of slags to interview.
Yeah, well, you should have staggered them, shouldn't you? Listen, can you check if there's been a handkerchief found?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Yeah, speaking. Only Marlowe said he wrapped the victim's hand in it. He doesn't know what happened to it. Yeah, okay. Could you, yeah, put him through.
Tony. What's this? It's a search warrant for Maura Henson's flat. She knows we only got 10 hours before that bastard has to be released. What's going on?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what she's up to. Mark, here's the search warrant.
Oh,
for Maura
good.
Henson's flat.
Yeah. Look, can I call you back later? I'm sorry. All right, it's important. Bye. Anything on the handkerchief?
No, ma'am.
Okay, Sergeant, I'll be at the suspect's flat, and then I'll do the missing girls. Frank, you're with me.
I don't believe this.
Hey! Tell us a dog missing from Battersea. Big case you might put in for. Owner got hit by a truck.
He likes dead men's shoes.
Look, am I the last one to know what's going down?
Hey, here. You just got a private call. Grab that WPC Avers, see who she's knocking off. If she's spreading the dirt on thick, we keep this to the ground. Whatever you get enough, feed it back, all right?
Yeah. I knew a bloke who was on the flying squad with her. I'll give her a bell.
Right.
Well, Cornwall Gardens should keep her busy.
So will Moira Hanson. Where's your bar from?
This is harassment, you know. You've already been here 2 days on the trot. What are you looking for this time? I've got an appointment to keep, you know. How long are you going to be this time? And you can put that laundry back, Sonny. Unless you're a perverted crotch sniffer. Those are my dirty knickers. And I know how many there are.
How do you feel about your boyfriend picking up prostitutes?
I love it. Gives me a night's rest.
I understand you stood by him when he was sent down for attempted rape.
She asked for it. She was coming on to him and he had too much to drink.
So was he drunk when he came home
He
on
was
the night
not
of January?
drunk. He was in here by 10:30. We watched television, then we went to bed. I've said all this before. What they sent you for? The female touches it. Soften me up. You're pushing your luck, lady. I'm going to lodge a formal complaint to whoever's in charge. You've got no right.
I have every right, Miss Henson. I'm now in charge of this investigation. This is a photograph of the girl that George has admitted to picking up, admitted having sex with in his car. Would you take a look, please?
What am I supposed to do? Fall apart?
It's not here.
I feel sorry for that girl. But all George is guilty of is having sex with her. You know, sex. Now, why don't you just finish what you've got to do and get out?
So what do you think?
About what, sir?
My voice suddenly got lower, has it? Maybe my knickers are too tight. Listen, I like to be called governor or the boss. I don't like ma'am. I'm not the bloody queen, so take your pick.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go and check on those missing girls.
Anything you say, but it's well after 2.
What's that supposed to mean? You want lunch?
Nope. I'm just counting the hours of George Marlowe's release.
Thanks. I said I wanted brown. Anything come in for me?
Nope. How'd the interview go?
Edie Williams is a 35-year-old with a history of mental disorder and a passion for watching trains at Euston Station. Now, either Sergeant Otley needs his frigging head seen to, or he's sending me on a wild goose chase around London. She didn't even fit the description. Next one better be legit. So, what we got? Karen Howard reported missing from Kensington. Well, what the hell are we doing out here in Surrey? Oh, I see. It's her parents' place. That bastard Otley. It's another waste of time, I know it.
Can I help you?
Good afternoon. I'm Detective Chief Inspector Tennyson, and this is Detective Inspector Birkin.
Hello.
Could we speak with Major Howard, please?
Come this way.
Thank you.
I'll tell Major Howard you're here. Thank you.
We found her.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Ready for you now.
Is this your daughter, Karen?
She's my daughter.
Thank you, sir. Do you take sugar, sir?
No, I don't. I should call my wife.
Yes, we'll arrange for a car to take you home as soon as possible.
Inspector, what happened?
So wouldn't you prefer to be at home with your wife? We can question you another time.
Question me? I want to know who's in charge here. I want to know exactly what is happening. Who is in charge of this investigation? My daughter...
I am, sir. I'm in charge of the murder investigation.
What? Look, I have a right. I have every right to meet whoever it is. I am a personal friend of Chief Constable Andrew Gernon. I want to see him, and I want to see him now.
Deputy Chief Gernon is with another department, sir. He's with the Ministry of Defence Police. However, if you prefer, I can arrange for an appointment.
You won't arrange any bloody appointment. I want him here right now, understand? I don't want a woman. Now, will you please call?
As I said, sir, I can arrange an
Come
appointment.
on, just get out and leave him alone. Jesus Christ, let the man cry. He's heartbroken.
Oh.
Look, I'm sorry I had to go in there, but I could see the old boy was upset and, well, I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's no problem.
Anyway, I think he's ready to go home now. Oh, Sergeant Otley needs you over at HQ.
Oh, when did that call come in?
He came in when you was over at Cornwall Gardens.
I see.
Karen's boyfriend's been brought in for
But
questioning.
in future, I want all information to be passed to me directly, no matter what the circumstances. Now, is there anything else?
No.
Sergeant Otley's stirring it up, is he? Next thing I know, he'd be asking for a vote of no confidence. Oh, I see. Well, I better get on over there. You stay here and deal with the Major. And thank you, Birkin.
Sheila, will you just concentrate for a second, love, then you can go. Do you ever see any of these men pick up Delamorne? Can I have the photos? I've only just got them. Can you just wait?
See Delamorne?
Before Christmas.
Right. How long before? Do you remember that day?
I've interviewed 6 of them. None of them have seen him. This girl says she's got a cold and she wants to go home. Can I clear her?
No, you can't.
Come on, I've been here 4 hours already.
Just be quiet, will you? We'll let you go when we're ready, all right?
I told you, lady, about 2 weeks ago.
Which one of you is Mavis Fallows? Sit down here. Now, you said in your statement you last saw Delamorne 2 months ago.
The situation's out of control. Just for yourself. Look, none of these girls have seen Delamorne for weeks.
Did she have any regular
No
Johns?
positive ID on the victim. Well, not as far as I've been told officially. Mum's been down the walk. Look, I've got the entire team down here wasting time. We don't know if she's got a charge or not, Governor. It's a mess. I mean, how much more evidence does she need?
Get these women out of the corridor.
Oi! Cut that out!
Has anyone got anything on Marlowe's car yet?
Not yet, Mum, but we got you a spot on crime night.
That's a good idea.
I was joking.
Yeah, I'm not. We keep on laughing. Only time's running out. We've got Marlowe's lawyer pacing around downstairs. Get on to the press office.
Did you get anything at Marlowe's flat, Mum?
Oh, just a lot of flack from his girlfriend. Where the hell is Sergeant Otley?
Oh, yeah. Record sent this in. It's about Moira Henson. She was picked up for soliciting 15 years ago. I don't know if that's any use. She's been on the dole for 4 years.
Could be interesting.
We've got 24 Tom statements and there's more waiting downstairs. What do you want to do?
Right, Jeff?
No, I've had them, sir.
Listen,
Supers with Marlowe's lawyer.
Chief, Sergeant.
You going to charge him?
At crime night.
Running out of time, man.
Yes, I am aware of that, Sergeant. Right, I'll deal with the girls first. Just wait here till I'm through.
Until you're through, yes, ma'am.
I mean, I can get the particulars sent over to you. It'll be
Tony, you got a list of the girls' names? We're going to need a female PC. Oh, and formal identification of the victim is on my desk. Her name is Karen Howard.
We know. I got a boyfriend and a flatmate's waiting upstairs.
Yeah, extension 242, please. Press office.
Right, well, I'll interview the boyfriend first then.
She's gone off, you lovey. This time tomorrow, Hickok sends she's out money on it. I don't know. The governor would have had him charged and banged up by now. That bitch is scared stiff, that's our problem.
Yeah, is that the press office? Yeah, it's the main incident we're working on. We want to fix up a crime night for the Howard case. Tennyson. See what? Yeah, we'll do that.
Now, the reason you said you'd not seen Karen for a while was because you'd had a row. Is that right?
We agreed not to see each other so much. God, I can't believe she's dead. Can't believe it.
She was murdered, Michael. She was found in a prostitute's bedsitter. Now, I want you to look at this photograph and tell me, have you ever seen Karen with this man? Have you ever seen this man? Look at the photograph, Michael.
No, I've never seen him.
Did Karen take drugs?
No, she didn't even drink.
Did you have a full relationship with her? Sex. Michael, did you have sex together?
Yes, of course.
So when you said that she wanted to cool it, did that mean that she had other boyfriends?
No.
So she didn't sleep around? Michael, I know this is hard for you, it's hard for us, but we have to find out why she was in that bedsitter, how she got into a prostitute's bedsit. Now look at me, Michael. Look at me. Did Karen ever pick up men she didn't know?
No. No! No!
I think you better take him home, get him a car. I'm sorry, Michael.
What sort of person are you? Karen was a sweet, innocent girl. You tried to make her look dirty, make her out to be something that she wasn't. You disgust me.
Any joy with Michael? Bill Otley reckons you've got enough to charge, Marlon.
No, sir.
She's coming now.
Super with her.
That's what time it. I've got to charge Marlon, haven't I?
George Marlowe is to be released tonight. I'm sorry, I know how you feel.
If you'll forgive me for saying so, Mum, I don't think you do.
So it's 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll review what went down today and we'll discuss how we proceed.
Otley incident room. Ben?
Thank you, Arnold. I think we've heard the last of it, George. Let's hope, all right? George Marlowe.
Yes, Governor.
Just hang on a sec, will you? Thank you. I knew you'd get me off.
We got to get over to Sunningdale Golf Club. We got another one. Hands tied behind the back, slashed to pieces.
I've worked with Sergeant Eastle before. He knew about our case, so he gave me a tip-off. Man over there with the retriever found her. Or his dog did.
Oh! Shit.
Tango 3 to Hotel Bravo 2. The waterproof clothing and extra lighting you requested is on its way. Over and out.
Detective Sergeant Eastle, DCI Tennyson.
Has the pathologist got here yet?
On his way.
Anyone, any idea how long she's been here?
Hey, George?
Well, judging by the decomposition and the stench, a month at least.
I'd like to have a look, please.
Are you sure? It's not a pretty sight.
I want to see her face.
Nobody else touch her, man.
Does anyone know if the clubhouse has been opened yet? Anyone get to talk to the steward? And if he's there, ask if anyone's handed any female clothing from the golf course. What was the one nearest this bunker? I haven't. The heat from the lamps is making it worse.
That's Stella Mornay.
Got it, I think.
You sure it's your girl?
Yeah.
There's something else underneath.
Any money on it, George Marlowe did this as well.
Not really. Oh, poly bag for
Not
me.
the same. Hands tied behind the back.
I'll enter it as your LLP.
Pity you released him. You could have had him for 3 more days.
I'll have him back inside, and when I do, he's going to stay inside. No more loopholes this time.
Off the record, ma'am, okay? We knew we had the right man. We knew it.
Never any bloody pencil.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I mean, I hardly ever see you, and when I do, you're knackered.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, what's the point?
Oh, Peter. I do love you.
You do? If the phone rings, I don't exist. I don't know. Every time I see you, you're buried in some files, or giving someone a bollocking on the phone.
You're right. Oh, you're right. And I will make more time for us soon, I promise. And just to prove it.
What's the matter? Can't you sleep?
No.
You have a bad dream? Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get you back into bed. I'll get you some milk from the kitchen. I'll read you another story, and then you can try to go to sleep, okay? Okay. Come on.
Morning, Jonesy.
Morning, Mum.
Hop in, I'm going to the mall.
Got here early for breakfast.
I've got the Reading post-mortem here. Dead approximately 6 or 7 weeks. Due to being out in the open air, or partly, the body is badly decomposed. Foxes have had
Off
a
the
go at
record,
it.
Felix, and I know till you've had time to make your test.
It's a different weapon, but a narrow, thin type of blade. Now, she's been badly beaten, and her body is probably too decomposed to get semen samples. But if you're trying to get me to say I think the same man killed both victims, off the record, well, off the record, and don't quote me, I'd say yes, because she's got identical marks on the top of both arms. Now, can I get on with the post-mortem?
FN1, plucked head hair. FN2, plucked pubic hair. FN3, false nail left hand. FN4, sorry, silly me. FN4, false nail right hand. FN5, vaginal swab for DNA semen analysis.
What sign that was her brother? Perfect match. You have a look.
That's a cup of coffee.
Canteen's closed.
See you here. And another double.
And another
Joyce.
Joyce, you're wanted in the main lab. And which one of you bastards put this bloody shoe in my fridge?
So Della was naked, hands tied behind her back, been dead 6 to 7 weeks. You get the photos and the particulars as soon as possible. Now, the rope used to tie her hands was not the same type as that used to tie Karen's, but the knot
Wait,
is.
you can talk to me about it. DC Oak Hill. Right. 43 Telegraph Hill.
So, Frank, what have you got?
Well, Marlowe visited his employers 2-3 times at Chester Paints. Then a supermarket, cinema.
Oh, there's a lot of videos.
So was Marlowe in London 6 to 7 weeks ago?
Yes,
Philip, aren't you onto his employers?
Yes, he was. I didn't leave London.
Good, OK, we've got Marlowe in London for both Karen and Della's murders. Now, have we got anything on Marlowe's car? No, of course not. So what about his neighbours? You
My
don't
lads have interviewed the neighbours above, below and both sides. He's a well-liked bloke. Uses his local pub regularly. Again, everybody seems to like him.
OK, so interview the householders, properties bordering on the golf course. She wasn't killed where her body was dumped. She was brought there, so someone might have seen something. Also, we've no weapon for either victim, so keep up the search on that. Now, that's a thin weapon. It's about 1/8 of an inch wide. It's about 7 inches long.
You remember me, Askins? Where's my fax? I need my Bensons again.
Karen's family have asked for the body to be released. Did you arrange it when you were at the morgue this morning?
No, damn, I forgot, but I'll get onto it.
Go.
Right, I want you both to take Sutherland Avenue, OK?
Takes, what, 20 minutes to get up there?
So what about the press releases? Did you hold off any mention of the wheels to the upper arms?
We kept it to the minimum until we've got something concrete to give them. Your decision to release Marlowe could backfire.
Oh, come on, sir. You back me up on that. Have you had a change of mind?
Do you want to give us a minute?
No, I'd like him to stay, please, sir.
The consensus seems to be that this case is too heavy for you to handle.
Oh, that's a load of bullshit.
Let me finish.
Excuse me, sir. How well did John Shefford know Della Mornay?
He knew her. No one ever denied that. She was an informer.
So you agree he knew her well, yes?
What's this got to do with anything?
Sir, when I took over this case, I requested Della Mornay's file from Vice. I was told that the delay in sending it was due to the computer changeover, leading me to believe that John Shefford had not had access to it either. But I was mistaken. He did have it, but nothing in it was recorded in the case file.
It's a bloody waste of time, isn't it?
Is it? Della Mornay was a police informer, not mentioned in the case file. John Shefford was her arresting officer when he was attached to Vice, not recorded in the case file.
I don't know anything about that. But I do know that you've got a personal grudge against a man that was admired.
He was so bloody eager to make an arrest, desperate, judging by this, chasing some stupid in-house record that he...
about Paxman's record? It was a joke. There was no record. It's John's. He liked to cheer up the lads. I don't know where she's coming from. It was a joke.
Sergeant, what I would like to know is, if you knew Della, if John Shefford knew Della well, why was that body wrongly identified?
A bloody look-alike. Her face was beaten to a pulp. Now, why don't you leave it alone? The man is dead.
So, explain this, Sergeant. I found this in your desk, along with the original file from Vice.
What the hell is going on?
That's Della Mornay's personal diary. Not tagged, not listed. Pages torn out, pages obviously missing. You wouldn't happen to know what was on those pages, would you?
Yeah, I can explain that. I gave it to John, I presume. I found it in his desk when I was clearing it up. John must have torn the pages out.
Jesus Christ. Do you know what this means? You are accusing an officer of doctoring evidence.
Yes, I do know what it means, sir. And I assure you, if I discover any further irregularities...
Any so-called irregularities, Inspector, you bring straight to me. I will decide if I will take this matter further. I'll let you know what I'm going to do.
Until I have verification that both women were murdered by the same man, I'd like to keep the discovery of Mornay's body under wraps.
Marlowe's still your main suspect?
Yes, and I'd like to keep him under pressure. Round-the-clock surveillance. I know it's costly, but if he's killed twice... And I'd like to handle the press releases from now on. Check with you first, of course.
You bloody idiot. She's wiping the floor with a lot of you. You were lucky this time. She let you off. Not me. Have you got those pages, Bill?
Just the days John went to see her. It's nothing to do with the case. He was fond of her. He was very fond of her.
Just tailing a man returning from the factory. Spent about an hour there. Should be entering the flat any moment now. Over.
Okay, we have him. Dropped his newspaper. Most action we've seen all day. Okay, he's getting his keys out now. Oh dear, oh dear.
Moira!
Get in.
Moira, can you let me in?
Old woman next door poking her nose in. Moira Henson at the door now. This is it. Watch have a go at the nosy old cow next door.
He's been out, now he's back, all right? Nosy old bitch.
I've got a feeling she spotted us. She's just shown us her tits.
I don't suppose you got a shot of them, did you daisy bugger?
Cops have been in again. This time they took the rest of your shoes. I said they'd better bring them back, otherwise you'd be selling your paint in your stocking feet.
No, I won't. I gave my notice in before they could give it to me.
Bastards. You'd think we were spies the way they're carrying on. Oh, and put the chain on the door at night. Had all our keys. They could have made a set. I don't trust one of them. Scared me down. It's like we were prisoners.
I'm sorry. Don't turn against me, please. I love you, Moira. I walked them right through the main factory floor. Not one of them would look at me. Young Ron Welch, remember him? Gave that lad his main contacts. Turned his back on me. None of them would look at me. The law was there, asking questions. They're everywhere. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I have to take it too, George. With you not earning. What are we going to do?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. So help me, God, I didn't do it.
I'll get it. Those kids next door. Yes. Oh. Hello, Doris. Hang on. It's your mum. It's a payphone. Come on, love. You've got to talk to her.
Hello, Mum. Yeah, I'm fine. How's your hip?
You are? She says she's walking with one stick now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're talking to everyone that knows me. Thanks, Mum. I wish the cops felt the same way. Well, you know what they're like. I will. Yeah, everything's fine at work. I will. God bless. You know I do.
Doesn't anybody give any messages in your place? I booked a court. I thought you wanted a game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. It's been a tough day.
Ah, it's okay. Marianne phoned. She wanted to know if we could have Joey for half-term.
Oh, yes, of course we can. What's for dinner? I'm starving.
Chicken Kiev. I left a message on your bleeper for you to phone me.
Listen, Thursday, Dad's birthday, Mum's having a get-together. Can you come?
Yeah, that's fine. So, what night can I invite Tom and Joyce and that guy King and his wife over for dinner?
King? Who's King?
Well, I told you. Frank King. He's basically a property developer. He's loaded, so Tom introduced us. Well, you know, he's looking for a small building company to set up some sort of partnership.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, he could be really important to me. So I think we should get him over, give him the works. You know, champagne, candles. You know, you could do your avocado thing.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem. On Tuesday. Hello? Jeff? Did you swing it? Ah, that's great.
They ever give you a break?
Ah, God, they move fast. Now, yeah, but can they do a reconstruction? Good, okay. Yeah, I'll send the information over as soon as possible. I mean, tonight if they need it. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good news. Thanks. Thanks a lot, Jeff. Bye.
Any red wine?
Guess what? I'm going to be on television.
Opportunity knocks.
No. Crime Night. I'm going to be the first female DCI on Crime Night. Oh, bugger. It's Dad's birthday that night.
Well, can't they change the night?
Of course not. It's live television.
I meant your father's birthday party.
Commander. Yes, thank you for coming. You're most welcome to join us back at the house.
Thank you, sir. I've got to get back. You can give it 15 minutes and then get back to the station.
All right, I'll see you later.
Good luck with the boxing.
Good luck on the box. I can't say nothing about it at the moment. Too early. It's too early. Nothing at all.
Nothing for you till after the fight. Don't worry, that Lambton's a pushover.
Well,
now come on, get your skates on, love.
It's not what you have heard.
I'm just saying, use your lungs.
What we're going to do, we'll get in there. We'll get there. As you come towards me,
Gentlemen, I'm afraid the bar's closing now. Dinner is served. I'll be over later. Gonna watch that cow on Prime Night. Tell her on it she makes a cup.
Frank, best of luck.
Right, table 6, go. Table 6.
Jonesy, don't forget your drink.
Where's the corkscrew, Mum? It's over there, dear. Have you set the video?
Yes.
Peter, will you check?
Yes, it's on the wrong channel, Mr. Tennyson. It's on ITV. This is BBC.
Tony, come on. It's started. Neil. Could you switch the light off, Mum? It's shining on the screen.
What can you tell us, perhaps more importantly, what can we do to assist in the investigation into the murder of Karen Howard, the girl we can see on our screens now?
Karen Howard's body was discovered in a bedsitter on January the 15th this year. Now, we know where Karen was up until 6:45 on the evening of January the 14th, but we've yet to discover her whereabouts.
What'd you do that for?
I don't know what you want to watch it for.
Because there's somebody out there that can prove I'm innocent, that's why. My God. You don't believe me either, do you? Do you? You think I killed her?
That's not true.
Well then, for Christ's sake, watch it! They've got a phone in. What if someone phones in and they saw the guy that picked her up? The same guy I saw.
What did you have to go and pick that girl up for?
You mean, why did I have sex with her? Because she was there. Jesus! Do you think I don't want to turn the clock back? Do you think I don't wish that I'd never laid eyes on her? Are you telling me that if I was to say to you there'd never be another woman in my life that you'd believe it? I love you. I don't cheat on you. Not like some guys screwing their friends' wives.
What friends? We don't have any left.
Look, somebody else killed her, Moira, not me. All I'm praying is that they find who did it, and then they leave us alone.
The bedsit was in the Holborn area. We can see on the screen at the moment the street and the house where she was discovered. Could someone have taken Karen to this place by force?
That is a possibility. But at this stage in the investigation, we can't say for sure.
The 14th of January, to help you recall that night, the newspapers carried the story of Tandy, a fox terrier who'd been trapped in a manhole for more than 3 days. Now, most of the newspapers carried a leading story and photograph of the recovery of Tandy. The film you're about to see shows a reconstruction of Karen's last known movements after she left this building, McDonald's Advertising, and said goodbye to an executive she'd been to see. It was 6:30. Wearing clothes like these and carrying her portfolio, she walked towards her blue Mini, which she'd left parked in a side street under the Westway beyond these bottle banks. Karen was 24, 5'8", with long blonde hair and blue eyes.
She looks
Seen
like
putting
her.
her portfolio into the passenger seat and getting into the car. When she tried to start it, the battery was flat. This witness said he saw Karen lock her car, leaving her portfolio behind. He cannot recall if she had a handbag, but no handbag has been found, nor has her jacket. Last saw Karen walking back towards
Listen to
Ladbroke
the
Grove.
program.
We know Karen went
she
into
might
the
come
tube
on again
station.
after the film.
Both these
be
telephones were out
interviewed
of order.
No, I think that's
You
it.
going
They
even
now
more
ask
out
for
of
witnesses to
Ladbroke
call
Grove
in,
on
and
the
then
evening of
it
the
stops.
14th.
You all shut up.
The witness who saw Karen try to make a call here also directed her towards a phone booth further along Ladbroke Grove.
She was a pretty girl, wasn't she? That's not the real girl. That's someone dressed up as her.
They couldn't have the real girl, woman, because she's dead.
When Karen reached it, she discovered it was a card phone. Perhaps she didn't have a card. She certainly never made the call. What happened next? The time is now approximately 6:45 p.m. Did you go into this pub that night? Did you see Karen Howard by this phone box on the corner of Lancaster Road?
And the wolves howled, and the dogs barked, and the door of the cottage slowly creaked open. And the old lady gestured pitifully to her granddaughter to come nearer.
Come closer, my little one. Oh, what a big girl you've grown into. Take off your red cape. Oh! Oh, what big booties! Take off your wet dress. Come and warm yourself by my fire. And very slowly, Little Red Riding Hood.
Go back to mine. So listen, I want the keys. Yeah, well, I'll give you them. I'll give you them after. Well, don't forget. I won't. Don't forget. All right.
Jonesy! Wait, where's Otley? Well, he's watching Mam on TV in the bar. Well, get him in here. Look, our man's on first, all right?
And as Little Red Riding Hood crept closer to the bed, the old lady threw off the bedclothes, and Red Riding Hood saw what they longed to be. And Red Riding Hood said,
Oh, Superintendent Carnan. It was Sergeant Otley last year, and all he did was caution me. Oh!
Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. Thank you. In the blue corner, from
well-liked,
Detective Sergeant Larry.
Her body
Come
was
on,
discovered
Sarge.
in the
Birkin's in the ring. Somebody will have
She
videoed
was
this.
last seen alive
Come
on the
on.
evening of January the 14th.
Thinks she's Esther bloody Ransom.
Yes. Yes, it was a particularly brutal murder. We need witnesses to come forward.
And now, gentlemen, you will have seen the blue buckets being passed around the table. No, not for that reason, so you use the one outside. Now, those blue buckets, I expect to see them filled to capacity, because you know this benefit is for Detective Chief Inspector John Sheffield and his family. So, for heaven's sake, fill the buckets. We want your money.
Anyone who might...
Come on, sir.
Her body was discovered in
Leave
the
her.
bedsitter of
How
someone
does
she
she
was
swing
with.
that one, bitch?
In a place that she'd never been to before, so far as we can ascertain. We've
Sit
not...
Sorry, guys. Where's Otley? He's in the bar watching Mam on TV.
Come on, Frankie! We've not found any trace of Karen Howard's handbag. Also, we wish to trace a car which was seen in the area that night, but has since disappeared. Shown on the screen now is the type and colour of the car. It's a brown Rover, P6 3.5-litre automatic.
She get permission
If anyone's
to give
seen this
Marlowe's
car recently,
registration number?
The registration
Listen
number
to her.
is SLB.
Who the hell does she think she is?
And it's very important that we trace his car.
Did anyone get Marlowe's
As you can see,
permission?
Brian, it is an unusual colour.
Did you see Karen that night? Have you seen the missing car, a possible vital link in the killing? Remember, your calls will be treated with confidentiality. But if you did see Karen on the night of the 14th of January...
Your lad's in the ring for
071
Shefford.
637 4000. The identity
Turn
of you,
that
our
bloody
investigators,
programme
can remain
off.
anonymous. We simply ask for your help.
Turn it off.
If you have any information that can give us a...
How's she get on, Gus?
I reckon she kicked their guts. No, really? Really?
How's she get on? Well, I'll take those.
Seconds away. Round 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dad. Happy birthday to you. I made it. I made it. Oh. Why? How was I? Was I okay?
It was very good, love.
Oh, you were lovely, darling.
Are you going to have something to eat?
Yeah.
Have you eaten? Give my daughter a glass.
That's good. It's really good.
Hey, Tony, the kids are in bed and asleep, are they?
Oh, they're fine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, cheers, anyway.
It's all right, officer. I'm not driving tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So did I look like I had too much makeup on? And I told them not to put so much on. My hands were shaking. I was so nervous.
No, you didn't show.
I didn't expect you home so soon. I thought you might have to do the phoning.
No, it's all right. I've got the lads dealing with that.
You never drink and drive. Drink, yes, and I do the driving.
Is this the tape?
That's only right in your condition.
I'll roll it
Since
on.
I've had this baby, you're going to do all the driving from then on. I can tell you that here and now.
Mum, who set this tape up?
Well, don't look at me, dear.
Dad, you've recorded the bloody ice skating. Shit.
It's all right. I've recorded it at home.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it, for Christ's sake. Bleeper, where's my... Oh, bleeper, where's my bleeper?
Jane, just calm down. It's...
I've got to make a phone call.
Maybe you should blow out the candles.
Maureen. Yeah, I'm listening. I know.
I've got one here for Karen Howard. Sounds like a goodie. She's on line 4. Can someone take line 4 for me?
I'm taking over here, Sandra.
13th of January. Yeah. Helen Hall, are you?
Okay. Hello. Hello. Is that Helen Masters? Hello, Miss Masters. Now, you say that you think you saw Karen Howard in Ladbroke Grove, is that right? Helen Masters.
We're waiting for your calls. All the lines are open. The number is 071 637 4000. It's up to you. Call us. We'll see you back here at 11:45.
Very good.
Just a minute.
Oh, you're not going to show it all again, are you?
Well, it's very important.
I mean, anything you do is important. Anything anyone else does isn't. Is that right?
I just want to watch a bit in the middle.
I have to be on site at 6 o'clock in the morning.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, love. I know it must be hell to live with right now, but, you know, I've waited a long time for this. Oh, this is the reconstruction.
After she left this building, McDonald's Advertising.
Can I ask you something?
Executive she'd been to see. It was 6:30. She turned to
Do
her
you ever
right
get
into
emotionally involved? I mean, the more you work on a case, the more you get to know the people. I mean, I know she's dead.
No, you don't get involved.
What about when you see them in the morgue? Can you feel anything at all?
No. But you do feel. I mean, like the first time I went to see her parents, Karen's parents. There was this photograph of her in the living room. She must have been about 15 or 16, smiling. Young, fresh, with her whole life in front of her. And then you have to go to her mother and her father and tell them that that life is over, it's finished. Awful expression in their eyes. And that moment I feel like a pain. I feel it and I hold on to it. Because it's up to me to find the man that destroyed that life. I'm gonna get him. I am gonna keep on at him till he cracks.
What if it isn't him? What if it isn't this,
Marlowe. George Arthur Marlowe.
Oh.
Yes?
Shit.
Is she legit? Okay. Oh, yes. Tonight. Now. Oh, Peter. I think I've got him. A witness called in, a probation officer. She said she saw him. She saw the man that picked up Karen. Her description fits Marlowe.
So what now?
I'm gonna put that bastard in a lineup.
What now?
You bet. I want him dragged out of bed. I want the shit scared out of him.
Jesus Christ. What if you're wrong?
I'm not. And if she picks him out of the lineup tomorrow, I've got him. Witness says he called out Karen's name. He knew her.
Mind your head.
I was coming from Ladbroke Grove Tube Station, 14th of January, 6:45 p.m. I know the exact time because I checked my watch.
I was going to meet a girl who was at the halfway house in Hammersmith in a cafe.
6:45.
Karen, the girl who was murdered. You see, the TV film jogged my memory. I'd seen her face in photographs in the newspapers, but it never made any real impression. The girl I was meeting was blonde, so when I saw Karen standing at the edge of the pavement for a second, I thought it was Susan. Same hair.
Sorry, how far away was Karen?
Just across the street. There's a bank opposite that pub, and I saw this man standing by the cash dispenser. He had dark hair, brownish jacket. He called to Karen.
He called out. You heard him clearly call out her name.
There was a lot of traffic, but he definitely called out her name.
We're all set. Miss Masters, if you'd like to come with me. Would you all please hold your numbers in front of you? Thank you.
Can you ask them to show their left profiles, please?
Can you all turn to face your right?
Can you ask number 6 to say Karen?
Face front again, please. Number 6, step forward and clearly call out the name Karen.
Karen.
You see, I'm not sure. Number 10?
Number 10, step forward and call out the name Karen.
Karen.
Louder.
Karen.
Can I take a closer look?
Sure.
Ask him to say Karen.
Karen.